Important current affairs. Binny, B-I-N-N-Y, Binny, India's only orangutan, O-R-A-N-G-U-T-A-N. Binny, India's only orangutan, died at Odisha's Nandankanan Zoo Park. Nandankanan Zoo Park. Binny, B-I-N-N-Y, Binny, India's only orangutan, O-R-A-N-G-U-T-A-N. It seems that it has died at the age of 41. At the age of 41, Binny died. Orangutans are the world's largest tree climbing mammals. Orangutans are the world's largest tree climbing mammals. Mostly they live in forest habitats. They live in forests, particularly in Indonesia and Malaysia. Particularly in Indonesia and Malaysia. Now even in Indonesia and Malaysia they were missing. Slowly their population is coming down. Orangutans are known as gardeners of the forest. Orangutans are known as gardeners, G-A-R-D-E-N-E-R-S, gardeners of the forest. They are the great apes. They are the great apes, basically living in Indonesia and Malaysia. And India has the last orangutan, Binny, died recently in Orissa Nandankanan Zoo Park. This is the news about orangutan Binny, B-I-N-N-Y. And next important news, a very good news for women. The 17th Lok Sabha. The 17th Lok Sabha House, 78 women MPs. The present newly formed Lok Sabha have 78 women MPs. And out of 78, first time elected women MPs are 46. First time elected women MPs are 46. And the present 17th Lok Sabha consists of 14.6% women representatives. 14.6%. See, the 16th Lok Sabha, the earlier Lok Sabha have 12.2. Earlier have 12.2. Now 14.6. It's really fantastic. Women are coming up in our Lok Sabha. 78 women and 14.6% of total Lok Sabha strength. The other news that is coming up from last 2 days, particularly in all business newspapers. India's GDP is coming down. In the last quarter, the economy grew only at 5.8%. Economy grew at 5.8% in January to March in 2019. Only 5.8%. Economy grew only 5.8%. Its slowest pace in 17 quarters. In the last 17 quarters, it's the slowest pace. It is the slowest pace. 5.8% growth. So that was the slowest pace. If it continues like that, this is the first time India fall behind China in the growth pace in the last 2-3 years. India fall behind China for the first time in the last 2-3 years. So this is a very interesting thing. So immediately India has to take a call on this issue. The government. You all know yesterday the new finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman have taken the charge. Now she has to take immediate call on this, lowering down or slowing down the growth rates. And other pathetic thing, particularly for the youth. Unemployment rate rises 45 years high in India. Unemployment rate rises 45 years high in India. The unemployment rate is 6.1%. The unemployment rate is 6.1% in the financial year 2018. 6.1%. It is a 45 years high. Unemployment is 45 years high in India, 6.1%. The data officially released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. The data officially released by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. This is a thing you have to remember. The unemployment rate is all time high. It is 6.1%. And next important thing, Prime Minister Modi in the 7th, 8th of June this month last means June 7th and 8th. June 7th and 8th he is going to pay his first foreign visit in his second term as Prime Minister. As you all know, India always loves to have neighborhood first policy, and this time first foreign visit to two countries, Maldives and Sri Lanka. Maldives and Sri Lanka. Two countries our Prime Minister is visiting. One is Maldives, second is Sri Lanka. And Maldives he is going to address the Maldivian Parliament, and Sri Lanka he want to show consolidation, solidarity towards the anti-terrorist motto. Particularly he is going to visit the church which got attacked and other important places where the attacks were made. And in a way, India always condemns terrorism anywhere, everywhere, particularly in the neighborhood. So two things, India's neighborhood first policy, Maldives and Sri Lanka he is visiting. In Maldives, our Prime Minister is going to attend the Maldives Parliament and address the Parliament. In Sri Lanka, he is going to visit the church which got attacked during the IS attack in the Sri Lanka. So, one important news, for the first time, a foreign secretary have become a external affairs minister. Subramaniam Jaishankar, foreign secretary for the first time, a foreign secretary have become the external affairs minister. As you all know, Jaishankar have a quite good experience in running the effective diplomacy, and now with respect to Africa, with respect to China, with respect to G20 and India's regional power growing prowess in the international arena, Mr. Jaishankar's tenure is going to be hopefully fruitful with respect to foreign relations, and it's an interesting point for all of us for our study, particularly in international relations. So, Mr. Jaishankar have become the external affairs minister, that you have to know. And regarding along with 57 ministers, Prime Minister Modi have taken oath, and you know Amit Shah have become home minister, and from our Telugu state Mr. Kishan Reddy have become MOS for home ministry. He was Minister of State for home ministry, and we also have finance minister as Nirmala Sitharaman and defense minister as Rajnath Singh. Let's hope that India go forward with this. Okay.